I gotta get it. Boxing club, undisputed. We ain't playing games. Boxing club, undisputed. Engraved in our names. Boxing club, undisputed. Victory's the aim. Undisputed, undisputed. Sweat trips, rhythm hits, gloves lace, different grits. Grind now, shine later, elevate to equator. Boxing club, undisputed. Nah, can't mute it. One shot, one chance, this ain't no slow dance. Seize the moment, own it like a thief, I'm stolen it. Yeah, concrete jungle symphony. Survival's never free, gotta pay the cost. Vision blurry, still the boss. Boxing club, undisputed. Yeah, you knew it. Heartbeat thumping, adrenaline jumping. Know I gotta get it. Boxing club, undisputed. We ain't playing games. Boxing club, undisputed. Engraved in our names. Boxing club, undisputed. Victory's the aim.
Come on, man, give me a dime. I got fingers for flavors of beats and rhymes. You're a lost soul rolling down the street, hustling, scrambling, money you eat. You wanna jack somebody, never look at me, cause I'm like you when I'm holding heat. You don't wanna think about repercussions, cause you don't give a fuck about who you rushing. So what you gonna do when the blood is gushing? You're playing roulette without the Russian. The stakes are high, can you feel the pressure? Looking at the club on top of your dresser, going for the big bank, robbing your own. Thinking you're stone, but you're weak as strong. Bitches like you ain't got no heart. Paranoia setting in, falling apart. How many times will you take to see it? You falling away, but you don't believe it.
Всім привіт! Діджей Майк Тайсон. Всім гарного настрою!
Just like Tupac, mash on Cypress Hill in the Cadillac truck. Steel's all gone, so I gotta play it rough. Got hate for do out there, I ain't joking. Can't hold me back these days, I'm out smoking. And I still see myself as enforcer. Knock 'em in the face if they dedicate closer. A Cuban massive man with real attack, touch straight from the ghetto. Walk for a 20 all day like a Spanish. Spitball, lick on rhymes just like Spanish. I run over fools like Dorsey, leathers and murder antiques like J-Ron. I kill peasants, take over ships like female Castro. Do anything that a nigga has to. Jack me, and you'll never go back. Jack me, and I'll jack you back. For your bitches, got the scheme of the stack. Jack me, and I'll jump to attack. Tell me what started a scheme at your lab. Jack me, and I'll jump to attack. Jack me, and I'll jack you back. Jack me, and I'll jack you back. Lights are fucked up, it's confusing. Look at you.
Як справи, друзі?
You'll never be a part of the revolution.
Привіт з Америки!
Retribution. Punk bitches can never deal with the real. 'Cause
Олександр
always pop a shit
Пиши.
coming out where you reside for the kill. Knocked out Pluto, super heel thriller, verbal assault, soul assassin killer, real master Mike Cossex come iller. Stoned is a waste over what you filler.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198cm reach. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine. You want knockouts? Well, welcome to
Machine.
the right division. These are heavyweights.
Remember,
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world.
Тисни, друже, тисни, тисни!
They'll be squaring up against the Machine from the United States of America.
it'll be deep.
This bout
So much hype surrounding this big matchup.
Підтримуємо Тайсона лайкосиком, друзі. Підтримуємо.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
No doubt about it. This was the hot.
Let's go.
Time, and now we've got this fight. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look
No.
at that corner right there. That is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill
No.
for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust
Oh,
me.
shit.
That one lands. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Окей.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He
У
may have been
мене
saved by
маска
the
Фантомаса
Without a doubt,
є.
you go out there and think, right, you know
Вона
what, next
страшна,
round, you're gonna-
як
you're gonna
смерть.
get a kitchen sink.
Yes, I like that round. Good
Зрозумів тебе, друже.
man.
Switching off. We got complacent. This fight's not over yet.
But you're still landing the power shots.
Here we go. It's round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Swing and a miss with that hook. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want.
Не
Right
хоче
when you get tired of
боксувати
it,
він.
catch you with a counter and knock you out.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect.
Махача не буде, друзі. Він, блядь, висмикує по одному ударчику, б'є.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Trying to land that jab.
Ну.
So much for
О,
the
бля,
stability.
єбать, на.
And down
Ah!
goes Machine.
Фак.
I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I need to see that again.
Дочекався все ж таки, дочекався він свого моменту.
It's not over over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
God awful round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Great work. I love that.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do
Mimo.
to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
От. Вичікую, щоб я вдарив, блядь. Бігун, бігун.
He misses with that straight left.
Плохо. Не влучаємо.
Perfect counter lands. Good defense on that left hook. Beautiful counter punch.
Ні.
Beautiful counter shot.
Ну,
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be?
та йо-моє, щось нема влучності.
With the left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
І де він його по шиї б'є, блядь?
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Let's reset.
Great round. Now, relax.
There's the bell for round 4. That last round was
Кінси,
huge for
на.
him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot and that's when it catch you.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Fantastic punch. Well done with that counter shot. That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Perfect punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. He just misses with that jab.
Та йоп.
Punch, counter punch. Can they finish it? I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
You're starting to make mistakes.
Good work.
Back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the
No.
speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Блін, не то натиснув, бля,
Every
їбать.
time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you believe what we're seeing? That punch is beginning to take its toll. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How about that time counter shot? And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Good counter punching. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
That's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Straight right just misses.
Такое.
Referee will send them to the corner and take a
Ёб
look.
вашу мать.
Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it and the fight continues. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same. They both want the knockout. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So much firepower here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
Cornerman, get your job done. Do it right.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right?
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Good round, good round.
Don't worry about it.
Here comes round 7. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? He missed with the jab. Straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Catch and shoot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so
На
demoralizing.
кодах б'є, зараза дика,
What
блядь.
else can you do?
That counter punch caught him clean.
Та ну на.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
Come on. You're way better than that guy. You
Okay, I'm happy. I like that one. Just a second.
Round 8, and we're off again. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
What a round. I'm
Ризикнув.
exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just
Плохо. Да, блядь, ну...
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Where did
Дивно.
that come from? What a shot.
Через зміщення я ще й хаванув.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Perfect counter shot. So close with that uppercut. Misses with the straight left. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment we're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
Да.
Another win, another...
Make moves, so you go ask chiller. Try the real estate trust, centipede thriller. Bet your ass that I'm banging to the fullest. And don't get in my way, punk ass, not a Buddhist. Jack me, and you'll never go back. Jack me, and I'll jack you back. Where your bitches got the scheme on the stack. Jack me, and I'll jump to attack. Tell me what started a scheme at your lab. Jack me, and I'll jump to attack.
А я буває.
And I'll jack you back.
Нічого. Маски. Ні, друже, чат я практично не вижу, екран теж розпливається, ну. Тяжко, ну, то таке. Ці підараси мені дають, блядь, якийсь один круче іншого, блядь. Just a fuck a sister brother. Да, музон підібрав.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. Along the gentlemen up against them.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. No rest for the weary. Jab does not score. Hit him with a left jab. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent.
С этими, блядь, ПКшниками ебучими, блядь.
Punch, counter punch. Unlucky to miss.
Куча йому настріляв, жодного разу не влучив, блядь, ну.
Got to be careful though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of defense here at all. And he scores with the counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. This is a high-octane battle. Those counter punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8
Блін,
round.
ніфіга, я через цю маску.
Leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Потім прочитаю, блядь, не бачу.
Started in round 3, coming off that fantastic
Що
last
ти, блядь?
round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Caution being thrown to the wind. The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Він затягує удар, наче він уже все викинув. Цю стаміну.
Just avoids the left uppercut. Do you believe this? Every time they drop their guard, they
Він не
get caught.
повинен був доставати ці в корпус. Це через цей коннект їбучий з ПКшником.
The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some
Ніхуя, я
momentum
другий
behind their fight.
виграв, хай не
That's 1
піздять.
minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower.
Що, покружимось, да? Ну давай покружимось, блядь.
Get desperate, you make
Обезьяна,
mistakes. You make
блядь.
mistakes, you get knocked out.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Да, тут він повинен був впасти, блядь.
Some nice exchanges
І
from
тут
both
теж.
men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Сука, урод, блядь.
You'd like to see more jabs. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Owen Patterson's dazed. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. That will do it. They want no more.
Да, на.
And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
Так, що ви тут пишете? Пробую прочитати. А, в минулому бою, да. Через програму ніяк. Немає такої програми, щоб була маска Тайсона.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have The Machine. Floyd.
Hey.
First up we have The Machine. From the gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the best.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, The Machine. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time
Пісни вже, блін, люди чекають. Серце.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And he caught him with a left hook. Nice counter shot. Believe what we're seeing. That jab doesn't find a home. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Perfect
Да.
hands. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They miss with the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. An uppercut does not score. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Не встигаю, блядь.
Finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man. Just gather in your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence.
And there's the bell for round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Looks like a little change of strategy here. Trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Я думаю, що він мене випереджає, блядь? Він далі достає, ніж я. Паскуда, блядь. От, сука, свинюка, блядь.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell when it goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Нічого я з ним не зможу зробити, блядь.
Back at it in round 4.
Нічого я з ним не зможу
Got to
зробити.
find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab.
А він достає хуй знать звідки, блядь.
Your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter shot. So much firepower here. How about that time counter shot? They exchanged punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Fantastic punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Задрочим тільки це ми і можемо.
Desperation mode here, gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Lucky that hook didn't score. You'd like to see more jabs. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Що ж так пізно, а?
Everything works. wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Missing with the hook. Straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance without...
Here comes round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And counter punching. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skillful.
And Patterson couldn't take anymore. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Куда, блядь? Достал все ж таки.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever...
There's the bell to start round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not as twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. When are we going to see a jab
Звідки в
from
нього
these two?
стільки сили? Прикинь.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The three judges have...
I wanna get high, so high. Well, that's the funk elastic, the blunt I twisted. The slamified, bona fide funk on your discus. Oh, what you mess with, you gotta bear witness. Catch a hoe and another hoe, Merry Christmas. Yes, I smoke shit. Straight off the roach clip, I roach it. Roll the blunt at once to approach it. Forward motion, make you sway like the ocean. The herb is more than just a powerful potion. What's the commotion? Yo, I'm not joking around. People learning about what they're smoking. My oven is on high when I roast the quail. Tell Bill Clinton to go and inhale, exhale. Now you felt the funk of the power. Now feel the effects. I'm just a medic of the end. Your hits from the ball. Better get in this. Get hits from the bottom from the ball. Better get in this. Get hits from the bottom from the ball. Better get in this. Get hits from the bottom from the ball. Better get in this. Get hits from the bottom from the ball. Parece que se hace pero nunca gana. Tira ese jamón en la palangana como rana pana. Estoy en la pista, me siento como el hijo de conquista. No me hagas romperte fuerte. La silla me tiene como General Electric y las luces brillando. Estoy pensando, no es lo mismo cuando...
В залі музику не буду вимикати, хай грає.
Por eso yo no trago del 4-0. Broda, dame la hierba, porque un negro como yo está perdiendo la cabeza. Medio loco en el coco. Ido de la mente. Medio loco en el coco. Ido de la mente. Medio loco en el coco. Ido de la mente.
Ого, понятно. Ніхуя собі, блядь. Він взявся за діло. Оу, є. Не можу захист. Так, ну добре, хай Маша, блядь. Це пиздец. Бля, єба. А ну. Вот так. Давай. Тип суттєво на силових хуяри нахуй. Блін, якось все одно повільно б'є Тайсон, не можу зрозуміти, в чому причина. Повільно. Повна стаміни.
Come on, man, give me a dime. I got feelings for flavors of beat
Окей. Забанили. Добре. Так, ну що, хай б'є, блядь, чи що на. Угу. Я теж таке, блядь, ну в мене чомусь повільні удари, я не можу зрозуміти. І захист повільний якийсь, блядь. Він джебіком повинен був зараз достати. Зміщення ж було. Таке враження, що я теж силові б'ю. Так повільно б'є. Що за фігня? Саме наче. Хоча це дурь. Це багатир, блядь, їбать копатно. Да, затиснув силовий і ходить, блядь. Я в шокі. Заебал на.
Or else I'd be assed up. Last thing I wanted was have to pull the gat out. Here comes a nigga
Скидуй, скидуй. Добре, я кажу, що раунд почався, кажу, добре. Деня, я зараз чат майже не читаю, через маску не бачу нічого. Бля, як він заїбав вже. Блін, я повинен його ловити, ну як так? Він же ж не встигає відійти. Що за прикол? Ёбаный бред, блядь. О, дякую за донат.
Козак FUIBM задонатив 100 гривень.
Гібсонс, дякую за донат, друже, дякую. Та ну, блядь, ну як так, а? Ну, глянь. Глянь. Не може влучити, ну. Дякую, друже, за донат, дякую. Погнали далі, блін. І що він твердолобий, бля, йобаний. Іди до мене, іди, моя хороша, іди. Прийшов на піздюліну, блядь. Став через весь ринг, нахуй. Лежать, блядь. Ой, блядь. Що ви прийшов? Хто шукає, той завжди знайде, блядь. Давай, йди знов сюди, блядь. Ах ты, блядь. Вот, блядь. Хе-хе. Come on. Фокус-фокус. Корпус бив. Ось так я бив, ось так. Живот і печінка. Нокаут нахуй. Це нокаут, блядь. Домахався, ну. Це 19 перемог в нього. Так, добре, буду знімати. Жарко, буду знімати. Ой. А назвучники. Ох ти шо, яке все ярке, блін. Да, через маску погано, що дишать ще так, півбіди, хоча воно червоне весь. Але, блін, погано видно, блін, там же ж вирізів нема. Все мутне. Так, що ви там писали, я зараз прочитаю. Бо я ж практично половину не прочитав. Денис забанили, я не розумію, якщо натиснути цікаве повідомлення, то моє повідомлення з основного аккаунту не відображає чомусь, якщо всі повідомлення відображає. Хер його знає, то YouTube чудо, блядь. Я ж бачу твої повідомлення, значить відображає. Ну, ти шо, блін? А ну погнали. Какаджамбо. Я взагалі не розумію, що таке там цікаві повідомлення. Це щось воно. А чо Денис забанили, я не можу поняти. А, ти, Гібсонс, ти будеш грати з гравцем, котрий був. А я ж погано тут читаю, я думав, що я знов з тим самим гравцем граю. Тепер все зрозуміло.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
First up we have the Machine. Bugsy Malone. Yep.
This bout is scheduled.
So they stare into each. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice hook. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Ще один безбашений, блядь.
That counter shot lands. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe.
Підожди, ти стільки лупиш, блядь, ти що?
That are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Блядь.
Not a lot of punch output.
Та ну нахуй.
Some more action here.
Що за прикол?
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Да.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but
Блядь, січка, нахуй, ніхуя собі,
They
блядь.
don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, mate.
А він що, перший раунд виграв, чи що? Реально?
here we go. It's round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked.
Бля, нахуя я робив цей, блядь, крок в сторону, щоб хавануть оце, блядь. Страшний.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Nice counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a... Could see it in their eyes.
Каві
They saw
Тайсона.
that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that. One,
back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a shame.
Танців строїв,
When
блядь.
you're put down, your ego's
Ой,
hurt,
бля.
your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Херня, блядь.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. A perfect counter shot. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
Ну давай, давай. Давай потанцуй. Ой, бля.
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it.
Let's get it started in round 3. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that?
Та відходь, що ти там суетишся біля нього, блядь.
It tells you you've got nothing left.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it.
Лежать.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Did you see that? Are we about to see a first round knockout?
Ты коварное чмо, блядь. Ну, давай. Сдвоенные хуярит. По корпусу.
Well done with that counter shot. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over. Back at it in round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. They exchange punches. Good punch. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Блядь. Блядь.
So it's onward.
nothing but a clone with nothing to show. You're a weak ass hoe, need a style of your own. You're a weak ass hoe. You're a weak ass hoe. I be that short temper, hostile rhyme bringer, lifestyle got wild, similar to rock singer. Check me on the big screen, living out my dream. Cypress assassin, SX Latin thug thing.
Fools need to get back, I ain't really with that. Flavor of the month, programmers try to dispatch. Always got the good batch, take it to the head. Got you wasted like Jerry from the Grateful Dead.
Don't trip, get a grip, be strong and don't fake it, or else you get beat down and stripped butt naked. I just kicked the lyric, straight from the spirit. You can tell I got soul first time that you hear it.
Welcome to the show, all come inside so you can hear. Brought my style when it's amplified. You wanna party with the best, say the rest, cause we take away your stress and never settle for less.
Welcome to the show, all come inside so you can hear. Brought my style when it's amplified. You wanna party with the best, say the rest, cause we take away your stress and never settle for less.
When you chill with the hill, keep your mouth sealed. If you rely on your skill, then rely on your skill. If you have no idea or any thoughts to build, what you saw.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Tom Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now, and here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. He'll be squaring up against.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Eastern.
So much hype surrounding this. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Throws the jab, but does not score. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. The left hook can't miss. Good counter punch. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Defense is not an option for these two. That counter shot lands. A straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope that...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
punch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with the hook. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn, bull in a matador, pop, jab, move, get them angry.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance without.
Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That punch lands. Can't find a home with that jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the...
And down goes Machine.
Да дрочил какой-то херней, блядь.
Slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
Мощник, блядь.
Lights out right there.
Хуй, блядь, нокдаун дебильный, блядь.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Stamina is off the charts. Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a
Хуйло, блядь, не так.
right back. Halfway through the round.
Так ничего не может спамить, блядь.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just misses with that left uppercut. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Jab slightly off target. Very close round with 10
Не,
seconds to
сука,
go.
заспамила, ну. Дерьмо, блядь.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And he scores with the counter. That jab won't score. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? Perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just missed with that hook. Tried to score with a jab. Jab misses. Nice counter. counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, something.
Here comes round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. Nice counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And we enter the 8th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Straight right just misses. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Beautiful counter shot. A straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought the fight...
The rest, cause we take away your stress and never settle for less.
Welcome to the show, all come inside so you can hear brought my style when it's amplified. You wanna party?
can't beat the LP from the new Latin lingo. Nowadays you nothing without a hit single. Time to get looking, put bodies in motion, hit the stage and the rage and start up a commotion. No, I ain't joking, see my mic smoking. I slam it like the art and make sure it's broken. Yeah, Cypress Hill, amplified remix. Fred Wreck, drop that shit. Welcome to the show, all come inside so you can hear all my style when it's amplified. You want to party with
We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is scheduled.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford
Какой-то,
just
блядь,
got
коннект
knocked out.
ебанутый, блядь, с перших секунд.
Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nope, that hook won't score. Well done with that counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. On to the second round. You couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Perfect counter lands. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. perfect counter shot.
Ти що?
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
There's the bell for round 3. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight.
The rest, cause we take away your stress and never settle for less.
you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. You're starting to make mistakes.
Let's go.
Doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Let's do it.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Let's do it.
switching off. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's on your list.
Do your business.
Do you want to win this fight? He was close to this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.